welcome to this week's live stream. And today we have quite a number of special guests who will be with us to share their stories. And I hope that what they have to share will inspire you guys. First of all, I would like to invite our special guests, husband and wife from the Philippines. And yeah, they are with us, Mr. and Mrs. Remy and Joveth Jarina. How are you? Okay, so let's introduce them. You have to unmute. All right. So how are you today?
We're doing good. We're doing good, Jane.
Okay.
Yes.
You're from, at the moment, you're staying in Davao, right? In Philippines?
Yes, that's right. We are here. We are
And
enjoying the...
Remy and Joveth, husband and wife team. Let me start off with Mr. Remy first. When you were introduced to the iTerra Care Classic, I mean, what was your first reaction?
Actually, my intention at when it was introduced to me month of May this year, and the purpose is for my wife, because my wife was suffering severe pain from a frozen shoulder, and we spent a lot of money and a lot of time, a lot of sleepless night for her, you know. And thanks God, this iTerra Care helps a lot, and it was just like a magic, you know.
Wow.
One sessions and it is gone, you know. So by and not only that, there's a lot of positive result that has been experiencing by my wife, like her thyroid and so on. But with that, with all this positive result, it encourages me to do the business. But during the time when the frozen shoulder of my wife was gone, we were very busy preparing to move from Laguna to Davao. So it took us at least 2 months before we settled in Davao. And then I started to do the business.
Wow.
By that time, I also experienced some positive physical improvement. And then I was so I told myself that it's about time to share, you know, to tell the story to my friends, to my families, you know. And it's true enough. And so a lot of my friends, which is from the US, from India, and I was able to reach out also some of my friends in Nigeria and some other places, because the product is so effective. And this is the product for health and beauty, actually, that the now's generation, I mean, because the hospitals, the medicines are becoming more and more expensive, especially here in the Philippines. So with this product, just one product, which is iTerra Care, can be used for the whole family. So what a wonderful saving is that. And thanks God, some of my friends, they believe in me, and they also experience a positive result of the products. So now I'm seeing the business. It's now, it's not only in the Philippines. It's now global. And the good thing is, because the company is already it's already expanded to many countries, so it is easy now for our relatives and friends, like in America or in Europe or in other part of Asia, to buy. Okay, like today morning, one of my business partner just called me from New York. You know, because his brother, her brother, has sponsored somebody in New York. So you see, it's becoming the business to become a global is becoming more and more doable.
I
You
think
see,
because of the nature of the product, which is something that you just blow and it's not a food supplement, so it can be couriered or sent to different parts of the world.
yes,
And that helps in the global business. All right.
that's right. The
Yeah.
product is universal, so you don't need, to send the product to another country. You don't need
Yeah.
the FDA of that country. So
Yeah.
it's becoming, it's becoming easy to do the product, the business.
Yeah. And I'm sure you want to say hello to some of your Indian friends and downlines as
Yes,
well.
I would like to say hello to my friends,
All over.
Jopper,
Yeah. Yeah.
Sandeep, you know,
Yeah.
as
And
well as some, as well as some my business partner there in Manila,
yeah, yeah,
Rick Habacon, Ed La
yeah.
Chica,
Everyone. Okay, so
everyone.
now, Joveth, yeah, it's your turn.
Yeah,
Tell us your experience as your husband pointed out about your frozen shoulder for a start.
yeah. I used to suffer a lot from my frozen shoulders, and it was almost 2 years. I've been suffering for it, and we tried a lot of things already, like massage, pain relievers, you know, etc., like ointments, but nothing happened. And
And
when my husband
painkiller.
purchased,
You were on a
yeah,
painkiller, right?
painkillers, yes.
Yeah.
So when my husband purchased the device from a very good friend of ours, in just one 20-minute application for me, um, my husband just blowing it, in just 20 minutes, and then I just
The pain was gone.
surprised when my shoulders was already
Wow.
raised up.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's really amazing, and until now I never experience anymore the pain, and
Wow.
not also that.
No need painkiller anymore. No
No,
need.
yes, no need painkillers. Yeah,
Yeah. And
and
I want to show this photo of yours. I want to show before you talk about your story. This is an
oh
interesting photo of yours. The one on the left, and the one on the right is a 2 weeks time frame. Okay, it's the
yes,
2 weeks difference time frame. Now tell us about it. Tell us about it as we show the photo.
yes, that's true. My intention was my eyesight, because I'm using already the high grade
Glasses.
glasses. And then when I wanted my eyes for about 2 weeks in difference, as you can see on the photo, it has a big difference now.
Yes, the one on the right looks younger.
Yes, yes, looks
There seems
younger.
there seems to be there seems to
Lifted
be
up
a
actually,
yeah, it's like a facelift, on the
like a
right.
facelift, yes. And
Yeah,
also my face, when you look at it, you know,
yeah,
it
yeah,
become firmer
yeah. And
already.
also you can see from the wrinkle lines on your eyes, and
Yeah.
also the complexion. And the
Mm.
one on the right is without makeup.
Without makeup.
Yeah,
The
and
other
and
one, yeah, I used makeup on it.
so it's a wonderful side effect that you look younger. But what about your eye? I mean, did the
Oh,
power
yes,
reduce?
it
Yeah.
has a very big improvement.
Mhm.
The one that I've used with a high grade, I don't use it anymore. I
Mhm.
just use now my reading glass.
Wow, that's amazing. And
And not
also,
only that, my vertigo also was gone.
wow, vertigo talaga. Wala na.
And also, this one is really amazed me, no? My
Mhm.
hypothyroid, my intention is to just blow on my thyroid, but the effect is my double chin gone also. It lifted up. So,
Wow. The
and
double
my
chin is a
thyroid also,
wow.
it shrink, you know. And
Yeah.
I cannot touch that anymore. That there is some lump anymore.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
Amazing.
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 I
Amazing.
praise
Amazing.
God for this iTerra Care.
Yeah.
I hope
Yeah.
it will it helped a lot of people watching now. So better use iTerra Care.
Better use. So it's not only for health, it's also for beauty,
Beauty.
and it's also for wealthy, right? So it's all healthy, beauty, wealthy. All right. So thank
Yes.
you so much, Remy and Joveth, all the way from Davao. And may you continue to share this with many more people so that they can be blessed with this wonderful product as well. So
Yes.
thank you so much for being with us, and all the very
Thank you for
best.
inviting
Thank you,
us.
All
Thank
the
James.
you.
very
God
best
bless.
to very best to both of you. All
Thank you.
right.
Thank you.
So there you hear from our first husband and wife team, their amazing story. It's not just for being healthy, but also the side effect of beauty. There seems to be some kind of facelift going on with the iTerra Care device when you blow on your face. And yeah, it's so nice to hear that from our members, customers. And now I would like to invite invite our special guest from New York, Rick Oliva. All right. And yeah, Rick has a special story to tell, not about himself, but about his mom. Okay. So Rick, welcome, Rick, and please unmute yourself. Okay. So
Hi,
how are
Dr.
you, Rick?
Ong.
Good morning to you. You are in
Good.
New York right now. Thank you so much for your time. It's really busy towards the end of the year, and you're in the retail business. Thank you so much for coming forward and to share this wonderful story. If I can, just to kickstart, Rick, I've known you for several months now, and the first thing you told me, together with your sister, I remember, is how this device can help your mom. That's the number one factor, right? And true enough, it has, right? And therefore you're here today. So please tell us the problem with your mom before she used the device, from her walking, eating, dementia, and so please tell us. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. James Ong, first of all, for having me on this live stream. It is indeed a wonderful privilege to be a part of this and to share this wonderful, short of saying a miracle that happened to my mom. Um, I was connected. Well, Remy, which is really interesting that we were side by side during this live stream. He was
Yeah.
the one. Yeah, he was the one who sent me a message a few months back. And when he told me about this iTerra Care device, the first thing I told him is that I really need to, do my diligence to check on the product and the studies behind. So after doing so, I started thinking about the possibility of this product being able to help our mom initially. And the
Yeah.
reason for that is because about 5-6 months ago, sometime, my mom took a bad fall. And as a result, she was sent to the hospital. They ran a lot of tests to make sure that there's nothing wrong because she got hit in the head. And I think the left or right shoulder, I don't remember now. So she stayed in the hospital for about a month. After which she was sent through the help of my sister, who's been caring for her, to a rehab center. And there she spent 3 months during the rehab, where they did all the therapies and medications and so forth. And finally, when she was able to be sent home, you can expect that because there's not much activity going on physically, so she's definitely weak. But what happened later on is she started developing water retention around her legs. I mean, her legs were like twice the size,
Wow,
and
swollen.
even, yeah, they were swollen, and including her arms. So she was not only just going through some pain, but she couldn't really stand up. She couldn't walk. She does not have the real appetite to eat at all. And part of the medication given to her was this water pill to sort of help her release the water retention. But that wasn't really happening either. And they were changing the medication that they were giving her to try and see what can be done to alleviate of that pain from that water retention. So when this product, Iteracare, was shared to me, and I saw the potential of what it can do towards inflammation, as I understand that that is really the cause of my mom's pain. So I decided that I'd like to get the product right away, but then I had to talk to my sister to get permission because she's the one caring for our mom. You know what I mean?
Thelma.
So yeah,
Yeah.
to Thelma.
And I spoke to
So
her as
I was
well. Yeah.
right. So as I was explaining it to her, she was getting interested herself about the product. Okay. So to
Yeah.
make a long story short, we got our product, the first one, and we were having to switch. I would send the product in the daytime so that they can use it to our mom. And then I would get the product after I come home from work so that I can use it for me and my wife. So we were doing that for almost like a week until I can get other products to be delivered.
Yeah.
But to make a long story short, in around 2 weeks' time, I mean,
Two
I
weeks,
just
two
couldn't
weeks,
believe.
2 weeks after she used the product. 2 weeks.
Yes, yes. And I believe my sister was doing it twice on her, like one in the morning, one in the afternoon. And we're talking about the complete blowing in her system.
Yeah.
Okay. So after approximately 2 weeks' time, the swelling is gone, pain
Wow.
is gone, and she was able to walk. In the beginning, there was assistance, with somebody in behind her as she walks with the walker.
Yeah. Can I share
But
the video? Can I share the
yeah,
video?
please do. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the one.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
This was the initial after 2 weeks.
Correct.
So nice. And not only that, I think if I may show another video of her enjoying quality life now, and she's
Yes.
able to do coloring as well. See? Yeah. And perhaps you would like to share with us as what you told me about your visit yesterday to your
Oh
mom.
yeah. Yes, Dr. Ong. As a matter of fact, that video you showed about her standing up from the chair is nothing compared to what I witnessed yesterday when I visited her,
Wow.
because she was actually in bed and she didn't know I was going to come by to visit. And the minute she saw me and my wife, she literally just stood out from the bed without any assistance. Of course, she would just have to hold onto the handle so that she can, raise herself from the bed. But she literally just got out of bed and went into the chair all on her own.
Wow, that's
And
nice.
it was really amazing. I mean, words cannot describe
And
how good
sorry,
we felt.
your mom is 91 years old, right? 91 years old, am I right? 93?
93. Yes.
Wow, 93 years old. This is
Yeah.
just wonderful for her to regain back her strength and also better quality life. And when you have a better quality life, you can do your other things, enjoy, living again without being dependent. As you said, she did it on her own. She got out of bed on her own. That's huge. That's
Yes.
huge, Rick. That's huge. Wow.
Yeah.
And her appetite how is her appetite?
Okay. We have a saying in the Philippines. We would normally start with breakfast, and then there's merienda, which is like a snack, and then
Yeah.
she would have lunch, and then there's merienda, and then there's dinner and merienda, and then sometimes late at night she would even have snacks or dessert. That's the kind of appetite she has now.
That is really good. So continue doing what you guys are doing, and may you, your family, your loved ones be totally blessed with this wonderful iTerra Care device. And Rick, thank you so much. Thank you, Thelma. And to your brother, Nestor, whom I met in the Philippines, who came out
Oh
with
yeah,
this video and all that, Thanks to all of
Yeah.
you. And continue to share this wonderful device to all
We
your
will.
friends, loved ones, family, especially these coming festive seasons, which a lot of people can benefit from. So thank you for coming forward, to be with us, Rick, and also take care and all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ong, for having me.
All right. So next we have is an amazing guy from Vietnam, my good friend whom I call brother, right? Someone I've known for quite a number of years, and his name is Eddy Luong. Eddy is from Ho Chi Minh in Vietnam, and just a few months ago, he didn't look like this. If I can just kickstart Eddy, I'll just show a photo of you, okay? A photo of you and what happened to you.
Sure.
Okay, so that hang on. Let me just get this right. Okay. All right. Okay, here we go. So this is a photo of Mr. Eddy Luong. The one on the left, he's a bodybuilder, jovial, happy-go-lucky, right? And in February this year, 2022, he suffered an unknown illness with his respiratory problem. And he was admitted to the hospital many, many times. And I had the chance to meet him in June, I think it was, early June. And he was coughing. And every few minutes, he was coughing with phlegm. And wow, I can just feel his discomfort, and at that time. And he lost a lot of weight. He, sad to say, Brother Eddy, but I think a lot of people thought that you're gone, Even the doctors, they send you home because there's nothing they can do for you. You've been admitted. Now, please tell us your story. I mean, I don't want to be the one to tell. So please tell us what happened to you.
Yeah. Hello. Hello, everyone. So good morning and good evenings, everyone around the world. So sorry, I'm so nervous right now. So for a long time,
Don't be. Forget about the people out there. It's just between you and me.
yeah. Okay. So that's I have some experience on that, but something nervous, and especially talking about my previous life before.
Yeah.
I mean that the previous sickness, and so that also terrible. And
tell us what happened. February 2022.
Okay, that in February 2022, I coughed too much, and I lost my weight too terrible. So that from February to end of March, I lost maybe 30 kilos.
30 kilos? Wow.
Yes, 30 kilos. And I went to the ear nose throat hospital, and because of the cold strongly day by day, but it seemed it's not the right disease, So from April 2022, I start continuously fever daily, and the worst day is 43 degrees. I'm so mad. And that's and I need to go to the emergency. And they supposed that I had COVID, but after 2 days in the ICU, I mean that the intensive care unit, they found nothing, and not because of the COVID. So they sent me and they changed me to the hospital of tropical disease.
So you don't have COVID, right?
I didn't have COVID, that. And and they sent me to the hospital of tropical disease due to my lungs was impacted too much, Yeah. And I went to the hospital tropical disease, and they cannot find and determine what is exactly disease from my lung.
Mhm.
I suffer an unknown respiratory disease, and
Yeah.
every few minutes I had to cough out with a loss of phlegm.
Phlegm. I witnessed that. I
Yeah,
saw you. It was so uncomfortable.
yeah, a loss of phlegm, and every minute I cough out, and I lost weight so much. So they were still using I remember the antibiotics,
Yes.
the anti-inflammatory, and scanning
Yes.
my lung with the X-ray every day to
Wow.
find out that
What is the problem?
what's the problem. And after 2 weeks, they said that I may have a big problem with my lung. They said that I may have.
They don't know. They don't know.
Know. They cannot determine what exactly is it. And you know that they said that it's called the thickening of lung fluid. I don't know how to describe, because the doctor cannot describe for me. Yeah, okay, and they treat me very well, and I discharged from the hospital within so I stay in the hospital about 1 month, and then I discharged to the hospital. From in July 2022, I felt too bad again. I felt too bad, and I admit to the hospital again.
Yes.
So after 2 weeks, more still using the antibiotics, and the hospital returned me to home. They say that
They send you home. They send you
Yes.
home, basically.
yes, they say that just eat whatever you want, just feel fun, just stay tuned, my brother, because that the doctors called me my brother, okay, and you know that even my doctor could not do anything for me. He could not, and everyone thought I was dying. So the doctor said the rescue rating for this kind of disease is 1 per 1,000. So I mean that 1,000 persons that have suffered to the disease, so can rescue one, but you cannot be a normal person. You need to be taking care from another one, someone from on the rest of your life.
Wow.
Yeah, too much. Yeah,
And
this is what happened with me from
yeah,
the
so you went home, doctor sent you home,
yes.
and then how did you get your iTerra Care device?
Oh
When was
yeah,
it?
looking, yeah, that telling the story about the Ataraca, I so amazing, and I so happy on that. From
Yeah.
August 2nd, I ordered the device and use it. I mean that I just ordered for some hope. I mean that I'm thinking about that my next life already, and
Wow.
I thinking that, okay, so if I still in this existing life, I need to be better. I cannot cough. I cannot staying with cough every day and every minute. So
Oh,
I just
yes.
order for another hope. I don't think anything. I cannot think anything. That.
You just kept an open mind and you
Yes,
just hope.
just
Yeah.
open mind and try to do something that new, and because I have no experience on that. I don't know it.
Exactly.
So August 15, I have received the device.
August 15. So what did
Yeah.
you do with the device? How did you blow?
That I blow the spine, the spine here, the backbone.
To stimulate
Yeah.
the stem cells, right?
Yes, yeah, that's right. And the backbone, my backbone here, and my lungs, and my lungs.
Mhm.
And that what amazing story that I enjoy a very, very well sleep. I slept from 11 p.m. until 6 a.m. tomorrow morning without any cough.
Wow. Before that, even when you sleep, you were woken up by your cough, right?
Yeah, that's before that 6 months I cannot sleep, bro. 6 months I cannot sleep, and every 30 to 45 minutes I cough out with a lot of phlegm, and every cough I feel so badly I gonna die, because that it's so big
I know.
impact to me, and I I cannot go anywhere, and I am very weak. I was very weak.
I know.
And
You lost a lot of.
yeah, and amazing that I was still continue using the device 4 days more, and I feel better day by day. Okay, I told my family that just after 5 days, I told my family that I want to go to the gym for practicing. But they said that, oh, no, boy, no, boy. And they so afraid. They're so afraid that, and they don't want me to take any risk anymore. So I said that, so stay at home and I will continue blow for you. I said that, okay, promise me we can blow 1 week. If after 1 week, if I still strong, may I go to the gym, because I am the bodybuilder. I mean that I just like look like for a good
Physical
for me. And then I designed to this, and you know that she told me that to try 1 more week and let's see how, you know. And she blow me 2 times per day, 30 minutes every time. And after 1 week, I was strongly than ever, you know, bro. I was strongly.
I mean, you're talking about Julia, right? Julia is the one.
Yeah, Julia. You know that.
She's amazing. Yeah.
I'm strongly from the inside, and you know that I can work out and I can work out. I can do anything I want, eat and sleep very, very well. And you know that September 4th, I used the device from August 15 and until September 4th, I start to go to the gym and increase my weight to 74 kilos. I mean, that's 74 kilos. So I got back, you know, 24 kilos from the loss. And now I'm still building my health daily with 1 time flow every day. You know, 1 time, just 1 time is okay. I work out, I swimming in the Sunday, and I'm working very well. And also that I'm drinking the Terrace water every day, and I spend.
So you charge the water and you drink.
I charge the water also because I know that the benefit of the charged water and
for your cells, right?
Yes, for the cell and Terrace water. So and I spend, you know, 16 hours working day by day, and I don't feel tired. My mind is so fresh, you know, bro. It was amazing. And
amazing. Your recovery is amazing.
Yeah.
Given what happened to you for 6 months, I think you were right.
Yeah.
You thought you were dying. Many people thought you were dying. So
yeah, a lot of people thought you were dying. And then you know that some of my best friends, they prepare for my
yeah, they came to visit you. It's like saying goodbye kind of thing, right?
Yeah. So you know, so
sorry to disappoint them. Yeah, sorry to disappoint them. Thanks to iTerra Care.
Thanks to you know, that's I'm up, you know, on way. I thanks to God, because that God sent the gift for me.
Amazing.
And God sent me another life.
Yes.
So you know that's and I thanks to the iTerra Care, because it's helped me a lot. And you know, bro, after my recovery, I saved more than 400 lives
already. Yeah.
Yes, already. To get back to, you know, that I love that, and I love to see the people more health, more happy.
I know you're sharing very actively, and you're sponsoring. You're like, you know, sharing the whole world.
I have like I have in Canada right now. I have in Canada,
Australia, to I
in
don't know,
the US,
everywhere.
Australia. Especially my best brother Anil in India as well.
Oh,
and and also in Switzerland, and and a lot of country, because I have a lot of friends. So I'm sharing with them, because you know that a lot of friends they know my situation very, very well. And a lot of people, they would like to fly over to Vietnam to visit me, but I say no, because I'm not recovering yet. But November and December, I will welcome a lot of friends, because they would like to see me, you know, directly, and see how can I return.
I know.
Yeah.
So thank you, Brother Eddy. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being with us, and all the very best to you and your family and your beloved wife, Julia, who helped you a lot, you know.
And bro, taking this out occasionally, I say thank you to the Prife International around the world, the Prife member, and luckily you have the device in your hand. So that's like, you know, enjoy the life with the device, with your family and with your friends, with health.
Yeah, thank you. Come on. And all the very best to you. Take care, bro. Okay, so there you heard it, guys. And those of you with respiratory problem, give it a go. That's what Eddy Luong did. Something to hope for. Just give it a go. So thank you for watching today. And I hope that you're enlightened by all the different stories from different people, different parts of the world. And that's where Prife is today. More than 50 countries touching people's lives. So thank you for watching and see you again soon. Bye.
Medical disclaimers. iTerra Classic and iTerra Pro are not medical devices. The information provided on our website is for educational purposes only and does not substitute for professional medical advice. Please consult a medical professional or healthcare provider if you are seeking medical advice, diagnoses, or treatment. Prife International shall not be liable for risks or issues associated with using or acting upon the information on our website. Prife International shall not be liable or responsible for the actions, misrepresentations, or negligence of our members who are independent contractors.